do it. And just like a bunch of like little Polaroids.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, I wish. And so we, for Christmas, we're going to Photoshop a picture of her, like, but we got to find a way to get her to go without arousing suspicion that we're going to Photoshop a bunch of pictures of Harry Styles to her fingers.
And we got all of that live for
You're
everybody.
Welcome, internet.
So,
a little peek into my personal work life.
That was beautiful. Oh, yes. So everybody got to see our new little studio intro.
One Direction.
That's why I put the warning label at the beginning of the show, is because when we come in, Jaylee was going to be doing this. And that is deserving. Yeah, swear words. Hilarious. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation of KULT Divinity Lost, the Heartland. You know, there's my phone, ding dong. Before we begin, I'm going to silence my phone. I'd like to thank all of you out there live on Twitch or watching us later on YouTube in the future. You are the real reason we do this. Tabletop Roleplay is a mixed group of actors, artists, writers, gamers, and fans, all who love to nerd out on role-playing games, and we all have one thing in common, and that is that we really love an audience. So, welcome to our theater. Let's meet our players. I didn't give them the rundown before the stream on the order, but we'll just start at the top with Daisy.
Yes, hello. I am Jaylee, and I play Daisy Hamilton, the veteran.
And then we'll go to Tanith.
And I'm Matthew, and I play Tanith Flannery, the prophet.
And then that leaves us with Sabella.
Muted. There we go. Hello. I'm Krista, coming at you from Colorado, and I will be playing Sabella, the occultist.
Joke's on you. According to Twitch, you are now Dr. Robert Butterwick, the broken.
Let me scooch her over just like that. There was the trick. Yeah, that's all right. That's our sound meter was a little bit off. It's all right. We didn't do anything too fabulous. My players were introducing themselves, and I got Daisy and Tanith mixed up there too. Swapped around. See?
I'm sorry, folks. Daisy will not be removing her pants.
Yeah, I actually hadn't even checked that off my list yet because we're still kind of hanging on for Dr. Robert Butterwick Reese, who got tied up at work and should be here just as quickly as he can. And so I knew he would be popping in, and it still could happen, and then everything could go crazy again, which is why I hadn't done the final edits on that. But good thing we put him in place now. So thank you, players. And again, thanks to everybody for coming out to watch. I have volume. Yep, there we go. And, well, let's, well, I'm going to stall 1 minute because I have just this special little, this little trailer I want to run, and just because I'm hanging on for 2 minutes just to see if Reese pops in. So everybody check this out.
Listen, while I am happy to hear that we are all one, zipping through this existence, always intersecting with each other, holding hands and waiting for another age of Aquarius, don't forget to look down and see the shit on your shoes. I'm the guy that gets between the cracks and makes sure you don't leave stinking of it. Henry D. Green, at your service.
Like, open.
Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys got to see that, but everybody out there in Twitchland did the new promo with Henry D. Green, the attorney in our new show. So, all right, fun stuff planned. Reese did not pop in that little 40-second window, so we'll just roll the title reel and then we'll get started with episode 10. All right. We are back. Let's see. Daisy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Good. Sometimes when everything's really quiet, it makes me nervous.
We saw the mature content before the episode, and we're on the edge of our seats in silence.
Right.
Like, what's he got boiled up today?
Bad words. Yeah.
Darn it.
Nothing will beat that Harvey getting his kidney. Harvey getting the kidney.
Yeah, Harvey getting the kidney. Yeah. If any of you guys watch our Cole Manhattan game, by the way, there's some explicit content.
That was the first one I turned on, and I turned it on right at that scene.
Right, that's a good one.
Oh man.
And and we've always actually had a warning. I started that one with a warning because I had planned that one would get
a little warning right there at the top.
A little edgy. Yeah, that's
Messy.
That's new for us though. I just added that to ours today. That's actually the same one that's on Manhattan. Yeah, covering all my bases. It's quite the thing. And then if you go to YouTube, you can actually, like, they've got videos now of how YouTube is killing YouTube. Is pretty much the general thesis. Because, well, you know, and the real controversy is, let's say that you are somebody who makes money off of monetized Minecraft videos, and there are a lot of those. You have targeted ads that go to kids because that's most of who your traffic is, and you cuss because you're a 20-something-year-old gamer and you play while drinking beer. And so now, like, all of your monetization is going to get cut and everything's going to get taken away, and, you know, all your videos are going to get flagged, and
you're going to have to go through all of Manhattan and blur out our beer cans.
Yeah, there's going to be these tremendous things that you would have to overcome. And so I could see how that would be a real big bummer. But for us, we've never claimed to be kid friendly, so it's not going to affect us really at all, other than just me having to add a few extra things just to cover my bases. Just in case some kid has stumbled in here, we say bad things and there's blood, and occasionally Tanith shows us his penis.
Yeah, go watch fucking Minecraft, kid.
Just letting you know, it does happen.
Watch a Vine compilation. They never swear.
Vines that toast my buns is my favorite one.
Yes, luckily we didn't get to see that last time, but our group did finish their immediate work at the water treatment facility that included dealing with the sheriff's soup and some sort of living portal. They made their way to the large outdoor wake of Emma Hauser that seems more of a country party and pig roast than a typical wake that one might think of. But, you know, out in the country, the folk like out there like to do it upright, and the rich ones really do it upright. Dr. B had to go to the house due to the disturbing events of the day so that he could take required medications to help himself calm down. And as the sun is going down, the pig comes off the spit and a band hits the flat wagon stage. Sounds Daisy, Tanith, and Sibella are about to wrap up their interaction with Ruth Hauser, and you hear Dan Smith announce over the loudspeakers that the pig is done. And that's where our camera goes back to, is our group of three. And I believe, I'm not sure if Ruth Hauser had actually walked away. I don't think that she had. And you were all, well, you were discussing Sibella's circle.
I think she spit on the ground.
Yes, she did spit on the ground and then walked away. You're right. Which,
and then Daisy spit. Well, if the pig's done, Daisy's first in line. I can tell you that.
Oh, food's on, drama's over.
Yep.
I'm going to get in line. I'm not shy.
Basically.
I love it. It's quite the foray. The music kind of dies down a little bit, but, you know, everybody's getting plates of food. There's a huge buffet of meat and potato salads, and they cooked other things as well for the people who don't necessarily like pig. There's a little bit of barbecue chicken and some ribs and lots and lots of pulled pork.
Yeah. Helping myself to some of that. When Ruth rocks away, I'll just kind of make sure Sabella's okay. And I remember we like tried to close the circle, but it didn't quite work out. And then I'll head over to grab a big old plate of all the meats.
Yeah, Sabella will probably be pretty, like, attached to Daisy at the hip at this point. She'll probably go wherever she goes.
Tanith will tag along. I'm going to look out for Emma as well. If I can find Emma.
Stephanie.
I say it might be hard
Oh,
considering
not Emma.
Emma's
Yeah, she's dead.
super dead.
Super dead.
Like in a river dead.
Yeah, she's like worms came out of her body dead.
What's what was the one that we picked up?
Yeah, it's Stephanie.
Stephanie. Okay, I'm going to look out for Stephanie.
It is KULT. I was thinking, okay, that's not a question I was expecting, but I suppose it's not completely out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
It's not the first time a dead person has come back. Yeah, Stephanie is the one. Emma is not expected to return.
No.
Why don't you observe a situation? That's a roll plus perception.
That's a 12.
And I want to kind of, while he's doing that, I'm going to kind of keep my eye on Ruth as much as I can while mingling.
Right. You do see Stephanie also getting in line with a couple other teenage girls.
Oh.
Probably cousins.
Okay.
Well, that would be my guess. Tanith, you can think whatever you want, I suppose.
I don't care if they're related. I'll slide in next to Stephanie and say hello.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Stephanie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You feeling better now? A bit calmer?
She kind of gives her friends a look, with trying to hide back this grin. Yeah, I'm okay.
So you got some mates with you. What are their names?
Yeah, these are my cousins. This is Janet and Cindy.
Hi.
Write that down.
Janet and Cindy. So this is a good opportunity, actually. He's just going to go right off the bat. I'm just going to... Yeah, okay. Janet, Cindy, let's pick one. What do they look like?
Relatively plain. They're similarly dressed. A white blouse with a long dark skirt. black or gray. Some of them are wearing like a dark navy blue, but they're all kind of in that. Some of them have got like the straps that come up and over. I am not fluent in the proper terminology for women's wear, so, but it is borderline sort of the Amish look, but not so extreme. Conservative and country. Very conservative and country.
Is one of them looking a bit shyer than the other?
Shy.
Yeah, or just a bit more sheepish, a bit more demure.
All three of them seem to be, well, the other two both seem very timid. They seem to have almost like ducked kind of behind Stephanie's shoulders, and Stephanie seems to be put on the spot and also is appearing very shy in front of her cousins and continues to look over her shoulders for approval and support, and they sort of give her little half giggles. Okay. And they seem to act much younger than they are.
Right. Okay. Is one taller?
Yes.
Okay. So whoever the tallest one is, I'm going to use the charismatic aura on her.
Okay.
And that is this. Oh yeah, 21. And I'm gonna go, oh look, I'm so happy to meet another one of Stephanie's relatives. You know, Stephanie and I are having a good chat about how strong you girls really are. But I don't think you realize it yet. You know, you and Stephanie should have a chat about what I was talking to Stephanie before. And think about how I can protect you and look after you. This place is not so nice. You don't have that much freedom. Girls are dying. There's no one around 20 to 30 and all these creepy old people. Maybe you should look me up or I'll come find you.
They all blush and just kind of nod and giggle and huddle with their backs to you, back in line. Not really like in some offensive way, but as you might expect from girls who suddenly decide they are way in over their heads and have no else to do other than circle their own wagons.
Yeah. I'll turn and leave them at this stage and go and catch up with Sabella.
Sabella is also in line, not too far from where you're at, actually, with Daisy, just about to hit the paper plates there and plastic dinnerware.
Daisy already knows she's going to get so much food that she's got like 3 paper plates stacked on for better holding.
Do you know how it's done?
Yeah, exactly.
Sabella will kind of look back at Tana because she saw that he was just talking to the 3 teenagers. She just kind of looks at him, but then ignores it and grabs a plate as well.
When she looks at me, I'll nod at her. You don't really have no idea what I'm doing, do you, Sabella? You think I'm some kind of pervert.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what I think.
You're so wrong.
Oh.
You're so wrong.
I don't want to say prove it because I feel like you're going to do something a little creepy, but
it's got nothing to do with me.
What's it got to do with then?
It's got to do with God.
Oh.
Ah, Jiminy Cricket, not this again.
Look, after all the things you've seen, could you at least entertain the existence of the God that I talk about?
No. I believe there are many gods. I do not believe there's just one overseer.
Yeah, so do I. That's exactly what I'm saying. I do believe there are many. Some are not so nice and some are nice, but the nice ones are few and far between these days.
Daisy hands Tanith a plate. And, bad luck to come to a potluck in the Midwest and not eat, or just bad manners.
Oh, I don't eat meat.
There's potatoes.
Yeah, I'll get some later. What's a pot? What?
A picnic where a bunch of people bring a bunch of food together.
Oh, we didn't bring a plate.
And we don't really talk about religion at potlucks either, so...
No.
This is a wake.
I suppose the Hausers.
Tanith, I'd like you to make a roll plus soul to see through the illusion, please.
Oh dear. $18.
It's not bad.
Excellent. The spread looks wonderful. The potluck is like, there's potato salad, lots of potato stuff, scalloped potatoes, green bean casseroles, various other salads that look sort of like what I would call Jello and whipped cream and fruit all whipped up into a frenzy. In the center is a whole pig, and it is got its head is there, but its middle parts have been sort of ripped and torn and shredded. All of the meat is cooked, but the head and some of the back is still there. They've torn into quite a bit of it. The hams have kind of gotten into, but it's just kind of like a pig that had been extremely tanned, laying there on its side amidst all of these other dishes. It all looks really good.
Oh, I'm so grateful it's still a pig.
Yeah, why'd he roll soul for that?
Yeah,
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
As Daisy bites into a whole leg. Like,
turns into a baby arm.
oh
God.
man.
There are also lots of like just regular, garden salad type stuff as well. Yeah, if you choose not to eat meat.
I think I choose not to eat anything after that roll. Yeah, okay.
But it
so
all
Tanith,
looks so delicious.
yeah, eat me. So Tanith will wander off to. I'll go over to the buffet and pick through the salads and stay way, way away from that. What did you say? That Jello fruit thing? Oh my god, that sounds awful.
No, it's so good.
Just go for the salads, the veggies, raw ones, hopefully washed.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It is a study in Middle American food. It really is. You can learn a whole lot by the potluck spread at a big party in this part of the country.
Frog eye salad is my favorite.
Frog eye salad.
Yeah. It's got like the tapioca pearls in it.
Yeah. I stay far away from that.
My dad does too.
God, no idea you guys shoot each other.
Daisy, why don't you make me
I'm dead.
make me a roll plus perception as you are keeping your one good eye perceptively trained on Ruth and her whereabouts.
What'd I get? 18! Ooh, who needs two eyes? Not me.
Not Daisy. Daisy don't need two eyes. She's got peripheral vision of one eye like a satellite dish.
Who's being weird?
And what you have noticed, you can keep mildly relaxed, from time to time and check out the food. The food looks wonderful. You are excited. This is the best country spread you have seen in a long time. All of the stuff that you like, and then all of the extra stuff that you hope for, and then a whole bunch of stuff you've never even seen before, which is perfect for an old country girl like you. They always seem to love the shit that nobody knows what it is. Ooh, what's this? As they're putting it on their plate. I'm like, why do you put it on your plate before you find out what it is?
Casseroles upon casseroles.
Yes, that's the way my mom would do it. What you do notice is that Ruth seems to be spending a lot of time eyeballing Tanith. You're watching Ruth. Ruth is watching Tanith. She's still mingling and having conversations with people and is rather a social butterfly at this large event, especially the music starts to pick up and she's gotten her food and is kind of just walking around with the plate in her hands and eating and having a conversation with various people. But she always tends to be peeking over her shoulder, just as you do, only her attention is focused on him.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll get my plate of food and then find somewhere to sit with Sabella. And when Daisy sits down, she's got she gets a cup for, I'm guessing there's cups for water and punch.
The red Solo cups.
Red Solo cups, awesome. She'll get some tea. I'm guessing there's unsweetened tea there, and she sits down and opens her flask and just dumps it in her cup the whole time, staring over at Ruth. Never liked her.
Sabella will settle next to Daisy, her plate of food looking so minimal compared to Daisy's. Why? What's up?
This whole place, I feel like something bad is going to happen tonight, and Ruth's got a big ol' hankering for Tanith.
Yeah. She said she was interested in him when she was talking to me.
And then he's interested in the girls.
Ugh.
Where do we factor in here?
I don't know. I just think shit's gonna hit the fan, and it's gonna be soon.
Wow. I'm sorry, I don't fully understand. What was the purpose of the circle? Were you trying to contain them?
I just felt like something was coming, like some kind of evil, and so the circle was basically to just protect us from it.
Hey, Babadook?
He told me something was coming.
All right, well.
I don't know. He seemed to calm down now.
If Ruth wants to talk to Tanith, let her have him. We need to watch ourselves.
Yeah. She really wanted me to go to that cave with her, Daisy. She wanted to teach me things. I don't know.
Teach you what?
She said she could make me a great magician.
Like what, party favors? You gonna pull some shit out of your sleeve?
No, I don't think it's cards that she's talking about. I don't know. I think she's talking about the other side. I think it's, I don't know. She's dangerous.
How do you feel about that? Are you...
Daisy, I am not going to the cave with some crazy old woman.
I'm not saying you should go to the cave with crazy... Fuck's sake.
Okay.
But are you interested in you do have these powers, Bella, and
Yeah.
we don't quite know how to work them, and you keep hurting yourself when you go to the other side to try to work them.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is, are you interested in finding a way to?
Maybe. Like, I would be interested in exploring a little bit more, but I don't want it to be with her. I just want it to kind of come naturally, you know? Do it a couple of times. You know, you get hurt when you're learning to ride a bike.
That's why you wear a helmet.
Exactly.
I mean, I agree with you. I know I can be kind of harsh and shove my opinion down people's throats, and I thought this would be a moment to kind of let you voice your opinion before I tell you, fuck her, do not go to that cave.
No, I'm right there with you. Fuck her. I'm not going to that cave.
You're a good kid. You got a good head on your shoulders.
Thanks. I try. I had to grow up a little sooner than most kids my age, but I think I did a pretty good job.
I've seen a lot of people fail at that.
Yeah, well.
Like Tanith, I don't think he really had a good upbringing there.
No. All those tattoos, and you think he did that to himself?
It looks like it. You know my tattoos, they were all because of other things, but him are too. They're too lined up.
Mm-hmm.
It's too neat.
Yeah.
Or maybe someone else did it to him. He comes from some kind of cult or something.
You think it was his family that did that?
Maybe, because he's a boy.
Yikes.
I still don't understand him, and I don't know if I ever will.
I don't think I wanna. I don't understand.
Did I make you uncomfortable by letting him tag along?
No, it's all right. He's, I think, useful. You know, maybe not right now, but he gives a good third opinion.
Yeah, and as skewed as his knowledge is, I mean, he's right. I ain't no hero, but I don't want to see all these young girls get pulled into becoming something strange.
Yeah. What'd you think about all that plant stuff?
Oh, fuck that fucking plant. I don't fucking know. God damn. Tanner thinks he can just keep it in a pot and put it in his backyard and feed it every other day. I don't know. He wants to grow like it's a child. Like, if you're that starved for something to feed, get a damn puppy.
That was pretty weird. I don't know. That was a lot back there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to address that
eventually. I think that's the least of our worries right now at this time.
Yeah.
But we can't let just some door to the other side be right there.
No, because anything could go waltzing in and out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, I was interested. I thought maybe it could lead to where I came from, but I never saw a jungle, so.
Yeah, well.
There's no point in having it around.
You never know. It could attach to someplace else, you know? Like, it might not all be jungle.
You think he could be in there? The jungle?
There's no telling, you know? The other side is a weird place and it doesn't make sense half the time.
All we saw were caves and fire and.
Yeah.
Now he's probably dead.
You can't think like that.
Well, it's been 20-something years. I barely survived 12.
Well, yeah.
And we had our squad. But just Dennis, I don't know. And she kind of shoves a whole piece of meat in her mouth and chugs it down with her spiked tea.
Yeah.
So I'll wander back and sit down next to them, and Tanith sort of bows his head and holds his hand over his food and mumbles a few words, and then looks up and starts eating salad.
No wonder you're so damn skinny if you're eating rabbit food all day.
God, I pity your arteries.
Yeah. I'll probably get lung cancer before I die of any of this.
Wow. I think we'll probably get ripped to pieces before you die of lung cancer.
Even better. Might as well go out with a story.
That's true. That's true.
So what are we thinking here, Tanith?
I think this is a bad place to be. But
All right.
Not wrong.
It's the center. This is the beginning and end of it here. So there's got to be more. There's more questions and more answers here. And Ruth holds them all, but she's not going to open up.
Oh, she might open up to you.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes. Okay. $13. Oh shit.
No. Yeah. This and where are all the middle-aged people? Like, what's the story with that? Are they sacrificed? Are they turned? Are they taken away? Are they eaten? Like that pig?
Maybe. I don't know. I never fiddled with the Hauser family. I don't much like rich folk.
I don't think this has got anything to do with being rich or not. But it's got everything to do with that old woman.
Mm-hmm. That old woman really likes you, Tanith, for some reason, even though you you tried to preach at her. I don't know what that was, but and Daisy glances up at Ruth again. Is she looking this way? She's been watching you.
What? Ruth? I thought you were watching Sabella. I thought she was after Sabella.
No. She's been watching you. I know what I see.
Okay. So Tanith goes a little pale and he's looking at Daisy.
I think it's because you saw who she is. What she is.
You know, I think, maybe that, or maybe she knows that I can pull a good crowd.
That's what you want to call it, yeah.
Yeah. So Tanith will put his food down, stop eating, and so shit, what do I do? Do I confront her? Or do I just
I'm
wait?
sure she'll make her way over here eventually.
Yeah, I don't think I want her to make the first move.
Up to you. I'm not your mom.
Yeah, but you'll get sucked into whatever I do.
I'm just trying to enjoy a good pig roast.
Remember the cave?
Yes. What about it?
If I pull that again, this place is going to turn into a bloodbath.
Probably.
What's your exit plan, Daisy?
I got a truck. I don't know. I'll grab Savannah and get out.
What, you're saying that you're gonna do something that'll hurt us?
No. I'm not trying to hurt you. I just think if this all goes to hell, which it's probably already there, that we need to have a plan to get the hell out fast. Or at least you two get out anyway.
I got feet.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you thinking we make a big master plan on, like, you want us to get some shovels and dig out a tunnel and have a little hatch?
I think he's spinning webs. Daisy.
All I see is a bunch of webs.
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
As far as I'm concerned, I know a liar?
He's a liar.
What are you talking about?
You just spew nonsense and you expect us all to believe it, and you just keep saying it, and it's like in my head. I just know it that you're a fucking liar.
Oh, Isabella, I haven't lied to you.
I just don't think I can trust you. I think I have a headache or something, actually. I think I need to go walk around. I'll be back. Whatever.
I gotta look at Daisy.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, it's fine.
Will you take the cat? Take Babadook.
She gets
if you're
up
going to leave.
She clicks that.
Not me. Definitely not me.
I got
1.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Oh, okay. What do I have? Oh, you mean no? Mine's -1, so yeah.
It's 5.
That's not good.
Wow. And you have 2 eyeballs.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll stand up when Sabella stands up, and I see all this happen, and I look her, like, dead serious in the eye, like, Sabella, listen, I know you're upset and you feel like you need to walk around right now, but I don't think this is the time nor the place. Something's about to happen, and I don't want you out there alone, even with the cat.
Daisy, don't want to be around him right now. I just something's going on.
Where is this coming from?
I don't know. It's just, God, my fucking head is just.
Bring him to me.
Stay where I can see you, at least.
Bring the liar to me.
You know what? No, let's go talk to Ruth. Let's go take Tana to Ruth.
Why?
What the fuck? No. What are you talking about, Sabella?
Yeah, no. I think, you didn't want her to make the first move. Let's bring him to her.
Daisy, there's something going on. She's not right.
You don't tell me what I am and what I'm not, Tanith.
I haven't known Sabella for that long, but I can tell there's something going on with her. She's not like this.
No, I'm fine. Seriously, it's okay. I just think, it'd be a good idea to get everything out right now, get everything out in the open.
Out in the open, or you mean in a locked up shed that Ruth just went to that you want us to take Tanith to? Not out in the open at all, in a very secluded area.
Well,
what is going on?
You got guns, right?
Is she talking to you? Is something talking to you, Sabella? Are you seeing things again?
No, it's just.
You see a vision telling us.
No, it's like a voice or something.
Tanith, make a roll plus soul.
24.
Oh my god!
Wow, he rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, having the ability to manipulate your own aura also gives you the ability of being able to try to focus in on somebody else's, so that you can determine how you want to use yours or to sort of read a particular situation. It's not something that you can manage consistently, but every once in a while, if the powers are right, and as in this particular situation, you seem pretty focused at this moment. You can see Sabella's aura is not what you would expect, and gives you the idea that she is being manipulated or possibly even controlled.
Okay. Daisy, you know how I can talk to people? You know how I can talk to people and make them do what I want?
Yeah.
That's happening to Sabella right now.
Liar.
I can see it.
He's a liar.
I can see it. That old witch is in her head.
You, Daisy, you know me. You
yeah, you know
me.
her, Daisy. You know her. Look at her.
Oh my God,
she's not like this.
One big headache you're giving me right now.
Daisy, if you don't stop that old woman, she's gonna take Sabella.
She's not taking me nowhere. We've already had this conversation. We're not going to the cave. It's fine. She's not. Okay.
But you want to go to her?
And the cat warned you something was coming, and nothing came.
Ruth came.
And now you're acting. All right.
Damn, we should have shot that old woman.
In front of all these people?
Yes.
At a potluck.
Potluck. Well, it's potluck. It's potluck if you get in and out.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't.
Well, I'm going. So y'all can follow me or not, but I'm going over there.
Sabella, no.
She's gotta. If she goes in there, you'll never see her again, Daisy.
Well, I don't think it's that dramatic.
No.
It's not. It's definitely not.
Mild mind control. Sabella, sit down and eat your food.
I just think we all need to go over there. I think, Daisy.
And why? Clear your mind and give me a logical explanation. Right now. Why? do we have to go over there? Other than Tanith being a big fat liar, why?
Well, that, obviously. But Ruth has answers. And I think Tanith...
Literally just sat here and told me you're not interested in learning those answers, so why now?
Not my
in a time span of a minute.
I think the answers to Tanith's issues, I think that's what she has.
Daisy,
yes.
I want you to make me a roll +0, please.
Oh, God. She's like, just let me eat my pulled pork sandwich. 11.
Sabella, you hear that voice in your head whisper, tell her Dennis is in the temple.
Oh, fuck. Daisy.
What?
Here it is. Clear as day. Here it is. This is why we should go. Dennis is in there. There's another way.
What?
He's in the temple.
Why are you saying this?
He's in the temple,
No.
Daisy.
Why? No, he's...
You don't...
He's dead. Sabella, he's...
Who's Dennis?
Someone I know. Someone I knew. He's...
I'm sorry, Daisy.
Daisy, there's only 2 people that really know about Dennis the way you know about Dennis, and that's you and your enemies. Just reminding your focus there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So...
Oh, shit. No, she's visibly upset and, like, just, like, stabbing a piece of meat on her plate. Like, why would you say that? Why would you suggest?
I have a feeling. I think I know that he's in there. I don't want to bring him up to you, but I feel like now's the time.
And she just, like, like one more frustrated thing, she stabs it hard and just goes, "You are wrong!" Oof.
You'll never know.
I thought your mind was stronger than this, Sabella.
The whole woman or thing is powerful, Daisy.
Yeah, Tanith, the mood between the 3 of you at this moment has really started to, like, bubble up.
She's tearing us apart. She's manipulating it. She wants us to be separate. If we stay together, we're much stronger. I know how this works. She will force us apart if we let her. Sabella, think about where these thoughts are coming from.
Yeah, it's in my head.
Just concentrate. But is it a voice?
I don't know. It's a thought. What happens in your head? Do you talk to yourself? I do, kind of, sometimes.
Okay. Do you talk to yourself in that same way?
Oh.
Think of the words that she's using.
You're giving me a really huge headache.
Yeah, Daisy stands up and she pulls her pistol out of the holster and she's checking the ammo and slams the rest of her tea.
Okay. Sabella, do you have like a quiet space? Do you like meditate or anything like that?
Of course I meditate.
How about you do it now? Just try and center yourself.
Shh.
I won't talk to you again after this. I just want you to try. Just try.
It puts me in a real vulnerable place.
Just Daisy will look after you.
All right. So, like,
bring them to me. Bring them to the house. Follow me.
Jesus Christ.
You have the wherewithal. Tanith has talked to you. It is torturous and miserable in your head, and you kind of, the reason you would want to do what this voice is telling you to do is because that is the only way to scratch that itch in your brain. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, you're right, Tanith, but if I take you down there, this is going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a pleasant experience. It's the voice, but there's a feeling that goes with it.
Yeah. So after being quiet and still for a few moments, Isabella opens her eyes and she looks at both of them and she's like, we gotta go down there. We gotta go, guys. We gotta. I know. I'm acting weird, and I know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if Dennis is there. I don't know.
No, he's not there. It's an obvious trap, but we have to go.
I need us to go there. I'm sorry.
What?
We have to.
Why do we have to go?
Can you just fucking trust me?
There's
Not at the moment.
There's something I have to kill in order to move on with my life. And not a lot of people know about my past.
Well, Ruth does now.
Well, we can go what we can. Try to be sneaky about it. I don't know.
Sneaky.
You're the
it's
one
like
with
100
plans.
eyes. All right. Let's pretend like it's working. Let's pretend like we're going there because Sabella's taking us there. But I don't want to go inside the room, inside that building. Well, no, actually, I don't know where we're going. Where does she want you to take us, Sabella?
To the building, the temple.
No, I want to stay with the people here.
We need to burn it down.
Could do that.
They got plenty of oil here for the pig roast. I just want them dead.
I think they want us dead too.
So we go down there.
No, they want more than just us dead.
We don't let them kill us. We fight back like we always do.
Oh, this is such a bad move. We should run.
And leave all these young innocent girls here to die and turn into monsters?
You're right. It's driving me crazy. She's driving me crazy. We gotta go down there.
Hang on. Wait a sec. So I'm going to quickly spin around and look for any of those girls that I spoke to before, including Stephanie.
This is no time for speed dating.
It's
there
not.
are none that you can see.
Oh shit! They're all gone. This is not working out well. All the girls are gone.
Well, damn. I reckon they're in there.
Why did you say that?
Because that's what I reckon. He's talking to some. What a pause.
Yeah. No. All right, you're right. We have to go.
Got some great Daisy sound bites today. I'm gonna tell you.
She's very blunt.
I just want them dead.
I've been hunting something. Gotta get it.
Yeah. No, okay. We have to go. I don't know how. Like, we could act like Sabella's, we believed her, we're following her, so they're a little bit more off guard.
Well, if all the girls are in there, that means a crowd, which means you have the upper hand, correct?
Yeah.
Unless you want to bring all these older geezers in there with us.
Yeah.
But I think that they would just add to the problem.
I could turn this into, well, I could try to turn this into a complete riot. But that's not going to solve anything. All right. Oh, God. What are we...
Is the spit that the pig was on still out and about? Random question, but I want that as a spear.
Well, yeah, I would say that the contraption is there, but it's not really...
It's not like a big old stick.
It's like a 7-foot long piece of stainless steel tubing about yay big around, but it's got a gear attached to one end of it that attaches then by chain to a motor so that it turns and rotates on a center.
That's too complicated.
Axis. And then there's holes in it so that you can pierce through the pig to hold it in place so that it's not like spinning.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking much more.
I know this because I actually have one of these that we use to
your knowledge. It's amazing.
To roast pigs.
Roast pig knowledge.
Yeah. If anybody wants a pig roast, come see me. I can do it.
Nice.
Want to look around. Is there alcohol around?
Yes.
I could turn to Daisy. Do they drink moonshine in this place?
Do they drink moonshine in this place?
Yes.
Yes, they drink moonshine in this place.
On the opposite side of this, if you've got like this big grassy central backyard to this big massive ranch house, and then on the opposite side of the houses is where most of the barns and sort of things are, and the two closest barns are big open face like pole barns. And at the edge of one is where the actual pit and the firebox and this whole contraption that they've been cooking the pig on, because people like to congregate around that. And in the open-faced barn, the pole barn right next to it, is a couple of pickups that are pulled in there with their tailgates down. And there's actually like 4 kegs of beer on ice that are in those trucks. And then there's also a little contraption set up with bottled beer and soft drinks, mixers, and all sorts of things. So there's just about everything you could mix. And then somebody always inevitably has a few mason jars of what looks to be this, probably it's going to be like apple flavored because of the dark color.
Yeah, she's not familiar with the Hauser Ranch because she doesn't really make it a point to visit, but she would have made a point to find out where the alcohol is.
Yeah, and it would have been very difficult to miss because it had its own sort of little congregation of people that didn't stray too far from where the booze are. There are some obviously drunk people at this thing as well, and then the band isn't set up not too far from them too.
Yeah, she just kind of jerks a chin over at the whole setup. Can't miss it.
We need to get some. It's explosive, it's flammable. It's a weapon.
Not a bad idea.
I'm pretty sure whatever that stuff is should burn pretty well. Okay, so Sabella, fine, take us there. But on the way there, go past the alcohol.
Okay. Alright. But let's go. And she heads towards the alcohol first.
Alright, so when we get closer, I just want to... I want to put as many jars as I can in my pockets. So I'm like a walking liquor bomb.
Okay.
I'll fill my flask up with something and also grab a couple.
With something that you like to drink.
Yeah, some kind of brown thing. None of those clear liquids.
Sabella, you can. It sounds like you hear a woman screaming from somewhere.
Oh.
It's in your head, but it's somewhere around here.
Like if I go closer to where she wants me to bring them, do I hear it louder?
It does seem to get louder as you get closer. It stops intermittently, but then it'll start up again for a moment.
Someone's screaming. Do you hear that? Let's just go. Let's just keep going. And she'll lead them to the temple.
About like a little bit after the like liquor and you say that, Daisy's like close behind you, Sabella, and watching you, and she slowly reaches out and does something she doesn't really do often, and she'll take your hand.
Ugh. Sabella will squeeze her hand.
And I'm going to pull out a big fat cigar and puff it so it's nice, bright and red on the end.
Is there a door?
It's a beautiful warm-up. I love this. I can see the whole image. Make a perfect graphic novel. And yes, it's this old stone building that you're walking to, kind of at the edge of the house, opposite the barns, sort of in a darker area. Not as many people over here. An older building, lots of vines and trees, but there is an old wooden door that is visible, and you can see light actually coming out from underneath the bottom of it.
Does it have a peephole?
And cut to commercial break, everybody. Okay.
Yes.
The whole like to be continued, like popped up.
Yes, it happens every time. I can't wait to see the peephole compilation that comes out.
Oh man!
One day, where
fun
it's
sitting
just
down and cutting and editing and
just all the peepholes. There is no peephole in this store.
He sounded so defeated. Curtis, roll to keep it together.
Oh God. Okay, no people. Fantastic.
You could possibly get down on your face against the floor and try to peek under the door. But, yeah. You might get your face dirty.
Yeah.
But it is an old door. It's not like a traditional door. It's just, it literally is like a barn door, single ply wood.
Yeah, Daisy will definitely get down on her face.
Oh my God.
She ain't shy.
She'll let go of Stella's hand and kind of clear her throat a little bit after that moment of human connection. And she'll get down on her stomach and look under the door.
When you look under the door, you can see that on the opposite side of this building is what appears to be probably a garage door of some sort. And you also see the tires of two vehicles when you assume them to be trucks, just from the looks of the tires. Daisy would know.
Okay. Do I see any feet?
No.
So while Daisy's getting down on the ground, Kenneth starts talking a little louder. And he goes, and they were led by Satan into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And after fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, they were hungry.
Daisy kicks him. She'll kick him right in the shin. She'll like...
Oh! Wait, Daisy, wait. I got a line here.
Shut up!
And then the devil took them to the holy city and set them on a pinnacle of the temple. And he said to him, "You are the daughter of God. Throw yourself down."
Are you done?
Yeah, all right, I'm done.
Okay, should we just
break a mood? Why don't you?
Do we knock?
Are there any other doors or windows or anything? Is this the only way in?
Other than what you assume is a big roll-up door on the other side of the building.
Well, she wants us here. Just walk in. And Daisy will stand up and kind of brush herself off and give Tanith the dirty looks. What was that?
That's Tanith's shtick, man. That's his thing.
Well, if I wanted to go to Bible school, I'd go on Sundays.
Right. So Sabella will reach out and she'll just pull open the door.
When you open the door, it is a garage. You've come in the back side of a garage. And there are 2 black pickup trucks parked in here. Windows tinted too darkly for people who live in the country. And they are dirty, dusty, like they have been driven on country roads. They're not like caked with it or anything like that, but they don't look like farm trucks. Too much shine underneath that dust.
Have I seen these trucks around town?
Hello?
You have not.
Do what?
You're not muted.
No, but then you're here now. I haven't planned that. Oh, Bob, I've got to go.
Hang on, I can mute it. There, I muted him.
A dad moment, I think.
Yeah.
Aww. So cute.
I know. His kids are all starting to get running around about this time. It's typical at the end of this stream. It's okay. It's all right. We always promote real life first here.
There you go.
That's what I was told Izzy earlier. I never want anybody feeling guilty for not being able to do something. Unless you're just blowing it off.
Try to get into the trucks and investigate inside, like if they're unlocked or anything.
Right. Oh, and there is one other door, an interior door that you had not seen that is on the far side of the room from where you came in, basically. That is another door that goes to the other direction. And the trucks are not locked. There are no keys in them, obvious, that you can see openly.
She's gonna look. Like, I want to open up glove compartments, middle consoles, the little sunglass thing.
Right. Why don't you make me an investigation, since we're going to investigate. Roll plus reason.
Am I still hearing that screaming?
18.
You do still hear it, Sabella, yes. Although it seems to be sort of weakening. Not that it is getting softer, but that whoever is screaming does not have much scream left. The oh, you rolled an 18. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So what you discover through your investigation is that they don't appear to be farm trucks. There is a little bit of, dirt in the floorboard and that sort of thing. Those of us who live in the country can tell the difference between a city truck and a farm truck. This is not a farm truck, but it does see some use. It's not clean. It is relatively clean in the fact that there's not a whole lot of garbage, straw wrappers, paperwork, except in the glove box. There is the registration and insurance, and it is registered and insured by Retech Corporation. REHTEK.
Is that the same corporation that runs the water plant?
Yes.
Awesome.
The trucks say Raytech on them?
They have no logos or any stickers or anything on the outside. It looks like they've got some sort of a numbered barcode, sort of maybe a parking sticker of some sort. There's no writing on it up in the corner of one of the windows. But the only thing that has a name on it is the registration and the insurance that's in the glove box.
Sure.
So we are supposed to go in here, Sabella?
Yeah. I expected something different.
All right. I want to do some real like hood rat shit. I see their Retech. I see the trucks. Don't recognize them. Don't trust them. I want to go about my business, slashing the tires like I did at the water treatment plant, and like opening the gas of the trucks and pouring some alcohol around the trucks. You know, just kind of making a big ol' potential fire hazard in this garage.
Right. Okay.
Like if I could find a way to tap the fuel out. Like she just starts going to town. She doesn't even explain herself.
Yeah, there's no tools or anything like that in here. It's really just a very basic parking area. And then there's that one new door that you found.
While she's doing some hood rat shit, Sabella goes over to one of the trucks and like places a hand on it.
Yes.
And I rolled plus soul for my enhanced awareness.
Aha. I saw that. 15.
Yeah. I want to discern some clear details regarding the location. I don't know. Can you tell me anything more about the barn or I guess garage or the trucks?
Your focus, you were interested in the information that Daisy had uncovered. However, your main focus has been that nagging sensation on the inside of your skull. And in focusing, you sense that beyond that other door, it doesn't lead into anything at ground level. That if you were to open that door, it's going to be stairs that go down below you. There is some other room underneath you.
While this is going on, Tenneth is going to pull out of his phone and start videoing everything.
Sabella will go towards the door and place a hand on it and just kind of focus in and listen.
There are voices coming from below. You can't really make out what they're saying. And is that chanting? It could be chanting that you hear. And then you hear another weak cry. They're not even screams anymore at this point, but whoever was the person that was screaming is still alive.
Daisy, stop. We have to go down here, and we gotta go in this door. chanting? I don't know. It sounds like
Yeah, that's normal.
Tanith's bullshit.
And at that, Daisy turns around to Tanith and sees that he's recording. And what are you doing?
Just making sure that if something happens, that we've got evidence.
And evidence of me vandalizing an entire damn barn. All right. Whatever.
fine.
Damn police force here doesn't do anything anyway. Half of them is dead.
Oh.
Just make sure that that's the sound on that thing is off.
I'll say sure, but it's on, definitely on.
Hate phones. All right. Well, if it's supposed to be you and Tanith, I guess you guys better go first. I'll hold up the rear.
Okay. Right.
It's a terrible idea, Sabella.
You don't think I don't know that?
What's in there, Sabella? Do you know what's in there?
People? Someone crying or screaming or...
Male or female?
It's definitely a lady.
It's probably the girls.
Alright, Tanith kicks the door open.
Oh my god. Just say young girl and Tanith jumps down.
He's like, all right.
And he's going down the stairs at a fast walk.
Well, Isabella will go after him.
As I'm leading up the rear, I want to start dribbling some of all of the alcohol and fuel stuffs I've collected and make a trail from the very flammable garage down the stairs. Because that's how science works. I don't know.
Yeah. This is science. I think so.
Mm-hmm. It seems like a decent thing to do.
Yeah, I'm with you. As you exit that door in the garage, immediately upon opening it, you do see that it leads to an old stone stairway, a pretty steep incline, but it's relatively straight down until it does a U-turn about halfway. But you notice that it's not concrete, it's something different. The stonework is older, perhaps even carved in some areas. And as you get down into the bottom of this and you make the U, you can see a lighted area that is opening up from what would be directly beneath the garage that you were in above. Everyone can hear the chanting at this point, and when you come in to the room, you are at the end of a rather long room, longer than the one that's up above it, and there's probably 12 people in here, all in black, heavily big hooded robes. You can't see anybody's faces, and they are encircling what appears to be a stone table or an altar at the opposite end of this room. There is one other robed figure in a black robe that has sort of this red embroidery work, like a filigree almost, sewn into it. And on a post that rises out from the top of this altar is what you all assume to be that reporter that you met earlier, Samantha Quinn, except her skin has been flayed back from her body and she looks sort of like a frog on a high school dissection table, as her skin is pulled out straight, but she's still breathing and making what a scream she can make at this point. And it's obvious that Sabella heard the screams of the initial work being done. And there is some chanting, and the person in the red robe, as you all come storming down the stairs after smashing through the door, turns to look at you. And Tanith, it is not the face of Ruth Hauser. It is the face of the creature that you had seen once before in the cave. And that's our cliffhanger for this week.
I gotta remember.
Also,
I've got the words. I got my words, my line, and everything.
It's all made of stone.
Yep.
How's it going to burn?
I was thinking wood. Here I am dropping moonstein. I'm stone. That's not gonna work. All of that is moot, but I still spilled a bunch of shit all over the garage.
So
Daisy, if there's only one way in and one way out, what you did is perfect.
Here we go.
What you did is perfect. Outstanding. That was fun. I hope Reese is okay. We missed him again. I know his job has been really messing with him, but that was a lot of fun. Thank you all for coming to play KULT Divinity Lost with me, and thanks everybody out there for coming around to watch. Let's go around the table, get a quick reaction. I got everybody's heart to jump, got a little bit of spooky building up, and we'll go in opposite direction this time, and we'll start with Sabella.
Hello, am I muted?
Nope, you're good.
Wow, okay, hello. That was awesome, that was great. Got some good character development between Sabella and Daisy again. Love that shit. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Crease the Barista. You can also find me on Friday night's game, but not this Friday night, of KULT Divinity Lost Manhattan. You can also find my cat, Biggs the Black Cat, on Instagram as well.
Biggs the Black Cat. I thought Coney was going to make his appearance, but he must be asleep somewhere.
Oh.
So, not today. He looks just like Baxter. Cool. All right, so then that takes us to Tanith, who is kind of second guessing whether he wants to take on Ruth Hauser.
Yep. Oh, I know what he's going to do. I even had the line ready.
I know, and I
my delivery before, but I'll hold it. Yes, I'm Matthew. I play Tanith, the Prophet, and I love the scene. I loved. I don't know if you've ever seen what the hell, the Sam Peckinpah Western, the Wild Ones.
The Wild Bunch.
Ones. Wild Bunch, that's it. You know, when they all get ready and they're walking up at the end towards the big scene where all the Mexicans are all getting drunk and carrying on. That part when we're all walking up together, that reminded me of that. It was great.
Oh, if I can get my images compared to Sam Peckinpah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you again, Curtis.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Cheers.
And that leaves us with Daisy Hamilton, and I'm going to have to just comb this. There were so many good little one-liner, just 3-word snippets that Daisy said tonight that were just pan-faced. I want him dead. I love that shit. It cracked me up.
Thank you. I love her. She's so much fun. If there's any fan artists out there, Daisy, big jug of moonshine, Sabella in her other hand, Tanith behind them, smoking the biggest cigar you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, it's a good image.
Yeah, little Babadook trailing at their heels. I love that. I always have fun. Jaylee, you can find me on Twitter and our Discord at Jahoy_matey. I am also on the Friday Night Manhattan games as Harvey Winston. This week we're doing a special called The Dinner that Curtis will be DMing. Excited for that. Tonight's show, or today, not tonight. Hello. It is 3 p.m. where I am. It was really fun. Like I said, I love Daisy. I totally didn't realize we're on stone, so I feel like a dummy for trying to set it on fire. But at least there's 2 big trucks that are flammable, so look forward to that next week if it happens.
There's still some damage that could be done.
Yeah, there's still some damage. We love that. Yeah, I can't wait to see what Tanith is gonna. You just had to burst through the door. There's
I love it.
the tact.
Yes, it's
But
gonna
yeah,
be interesting.
It's amazing. Thank you so much, Curtis.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. And thanks again to Helmgast for a fantastic game. I know I say it every time, but we love it. Check out KULTDivinityLost.com if you're interested in getting started. Thanks also to Roll20 for being our virtual tabletop. They've got character sheets for both the 3rd edition of the original Kult game, as well as a character sheet for the 4th edition Divinity Lost, which is the game that we play. Go to our YouTube page and subscribe. It's free and helps more Kult fans just like you find us, and we want them to find us. Like us and follow us on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. Please join our Discord server. All the links are down below here on Twitch and on YouTube. They're also in the description as well. If you would like to help us keep doing this, the absolute best way to do that is through word of mouth, and always be watching. Watch what we have when you can. Hit the thumbs up when you go visit us on YouTube, and tell your friends who might also like us as well. If you want to help out on the actual build and get your hands dirty, the best way is to visit our Patreon. You can help keep these stories and new, even more exciting Tales of the Dice coming for as little as $1 a month. Tonight, we will not be streaming A Land of Dark Dreams with DM Opal. They are all traveling and doing their related things for Thanksgiving. However, you can find all 18 current episodes on our YouTube channel, so go check that out. Some grand holiday D&D viewing right there. Yeah, binge it. What do you do? I binged A Land of Dark Dreams all day at Thanksgiving. Friday, we will be playing Cult Divinity Lost, but it will be a one-shot interpretation of the scenario found in Terracotum. I don't know if I spelled it right or wrong.
Terraticum.
Terraticum. Yes, that's it. Terraticum. The wonderful scenario book from Helmgast, Terraticum and Other Tales. In that book is a scenario called La Cena, which is Spanish for the dinner. Is what it means, and that's what our one shot is called, mostly because I didn't want to insult every Cuban American out there who might just happen to witness my terrible accent. So I anglified it just a little bit, not to be racist, just because I didn't want to embarrass myself in attempting to be authentic. And we're actors, and once we found out we were all going to be playing Cubans, we would have tried to be authentic. It's just in our nature. Likewise, we will also be off Saturday night, so there is no Curse of Strahd. Those folks will also be traveling back and such from Thanksgiving holidays. Poor Tanith, you're not up here in the States, so you don't get to partake of the we're going to be eating turkey and such things
and all kinds of Jello fruit
mold. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I described today can often be found
don't knock until you try it
at these events. TTRP will be rolling next week, beginning with Renaissance City on Tuesday night. We missed that this week. It will be back Tuesday night, and then it's not skipping. It'll go back again the following week. So we're going to get it 2 Tuesdays in a row. Land of Dark Dreams on Wednesday night will be back, and Cult Manhattan episode 19 will be back next Friday night. And of course, we will be back here next Wednesday afternoon with more Cult Divinity Lost, the Heartland. I'd like to give a final shout out to each of you, you who watch, you who help pay the bills, you who help create, and of course, you guys here who help perform, all of you who support and participate in independent creative work. Thank you. You are the reason we do this. Thank you for watching, and from all of us here at the theater, to all of you out there, we say good night, sweet dreams, and we love you, even though it's only 3 p.m., but it's nighttime somewhere, and that's what we say. So say it.
Good night, sweet dreams.
Good night, sweet dreams. We love you.
Yeah. Oh, also, I'm gonna run that Cult Divinity Lost trailer again when we go out. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Listen, while I am happy to hear that we are all one, sipping through this existence, always intersecting with each other, holding hands and waiting for another age of Aquarius, Don't forget to look down and see the shit on your shoes. I'm the guy that gets between the cracks and makes sure you don't leave stinking of it. Henry D. Green, at your service.